Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 16 of our grade 9 e-learning Introduction to Business Tech course for December 18th to 22nd. Our last week before the winter break. I don't know about you all, but I am very happy that we are having a break, and I'm sure that you are too. And I hope that you all enjoy a wonderful break, a healthy break. You get away from your devices, you get outside, you spend time with family and friends, and you just forget about school for a couple of weeks. So with that in mind, let's get through the content for this week so that you can do just that. I think you'll enjoy the content this week. It's pretty light and it's designed to be easy to get through, but just using your time on Monday through Thursday this week to get it all done and wrapped up by Friday at 3:30. So don't forget to do your weekly attendance activity linked in here. All of this is to prepare you for the week, having the break next week so that you don't have to worry about this course until we come back in 2024. And when we do come back, we're actually going to be jumping right into our final performance task and exam. Both of those two things together are worth 30% of your grade. So again, get this done this week, take a really good break, and then when you come back in January, we can hit the ground running then. Okay? So for this week, our focus is on learning how to do Google Forms. For the last 2 weeks, we've been working through Google Spreadsheets, and now we're going to learn how to do a proper survey. In business, learning how to do a proper market research survey actually takes quite a bit in terms of understanding not only how to work with Google Forms the most effective way, making really great charts and graphs for interpreting that data, but it's also important to understand that making really good questions that are non-biased, that are inclusive, actually is pretty tricky. And it's really important to know how to write good questions because it will impact the type of results that you're going to get. So the work this week is just learning how to do Google Forms and understanding how to create a Google form for business purposes, okay? And you'll come back and see this when we come back in January with our final performance task. So for this week, though, what I've assigned for you on Monday is to go through the Google Forms slide deck. Now, in this slide deck, it basically just walks you through how to use a Google form. Now, most of you have used Google Forms before, but you've not used them necessarily to produce a high-quality survey with high-quality questions. So it's really important that you go through this content and make sure that you understand just sort of how you can use a Google form to its fullest extent, how you can interpret that data to its fullest extent and use those different add-ons and features that Google Form has. To make this easier for you, in the lesson, I've actually embedded a couple of videos. So right here is a video linked in that takes you through how to create a proper Google form and then how to also create responses from that and data from that. And then this video here is how to create a proper survey. So in terms of creating great questions. So I'm really going to be looking for you to create great questions in your Google survey activity this week. And that requires going through this video and making sure that you're responsive to this video, okay? It's really, really obvious to teachers when students don't go through this because the questions that you write in your survey are usually, they're not necessarily very good. But if you go through this content, it's really going to help you at creating better questions that will result in better answers from your survey respondents. Okay, so you're going to go through that. That's what you have to do on Monday. Just go through the lesson and watch the videos. On Tuesday, you've got an assignment, and this is there's like a 2-day phase assignment. And basically the summary of this assignment, it's all laid out for you here. You just have to go through the steps. But basically, you're going to be creating a Google Forms survey that you're going to be distributing to at least 20 people, different people, okay? So the whole idea is that you're distributing the survey, you're getting at least 20 people handing or filling out the survey, and then you're going to interpret the data and the results and create some charts from that. Again, if you go through the slide deck from yesterday, it explains how to do all of that, okay? So your mission today is to think of any topic that you would like to research, and it can be really anything. If you want to send out your survey to 20 people within like your school community, maybe, it's about improving your school community somehow. So how you can do that in particular to your area, because again, I'm your teacher, but I'm your teacher for all students of Halton District School Board. It could also be a survey specifically for like the online e-learning experience. It can be something related to some kind of social issue, perhaps, climate change or what have you. So choosing something that interests you will make this whole process a lot more enjoyable. Okay. So you want a topic that is robust enough, that is kind of intricate enough that you can create a survey of 10 questions. So again, these questions have to be varied, non-biased, and they do need to reflect the video lesson that's in your slide deck lesson. So again, go through that because I want to see a variety of different types of questions. The order for the survey questions matters. Again, all of that is in that video lesson in that introductory slide deck right here from the first day, from Monday's class, okay? So listen to that video so you know how to do that. Then you're going to, once it's done and you finalized your survey, you're going to send it to me. You're then going to send it to at least 20 other people. Okay. And then they're going to complete that information, or they're going to complete that survey, and you're going to take that information and compile them into some charts. And that's our next step. Okay. So that's the first step of this. I've included some exemplars here that students have done in the past, just to give you an idea of their topics and how they put their surveys together. Please note that their gender questions needed to be a lot more inclusive. So if you do feel that your survey should include gender and that's relevant to your topic, then just make sure that you're asking that question in a way that is inclusive, because not all students identify as either male or female or binary. Okay, so that's really important in modern day surveys. Okay, and then when you have your topic, the next aspect is you're going to sign your topic up on the sign up sheet. This is a first come, first serve, one topic per student only. So the sooner you understand your topic, the better. And then obviously, if I look at the topics and I don't think that they'll be as robust enough to get you, good quality data, then I'll be emailing you and letting you know. Okay, so make sure you do all of that by Tuesday's class. Okay, then on Wednesday, you're going to go through, fine tune the survey, send it to me, and distribute it to 20 different people in your community. And then you're going to jump into the last task of 2023. You're going to go and you're actually going to create some graphs from this. You're going to actually create 3 graphs from 3 different questions, the data from 3 different questions. So you're going to have to look at, what 3 questions out of my survey created the best information that tells me a lot about my topic. So for example, if I did select, how can I, something specific to improving your school community, what 3 questions gave me a lot of really good information that I can use to generate a graph to demonstrate what great information I found. So this document takes you through the steps as to how to make Google Charts from Google Forms, okay, from the spreadsheets. So you just go through this step by step. You'll see that it actually shows you like pictures, how to do it, follow the red squares to really understand how to do that. Again, it's all step by steps here. So once you understand how to create a good Google chart, then you can complete the task. And the task is as follows. You're going to create a Google document. At the top of your document, you're going to include the link to the Google form that you created and the spreadsheet of results from the 20 people that you distributed the survey to. Okay, and again, if you go through the steps of this document, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about and how to do that. Then you're going to create 3 charts from that data. You're going to be creative with those charts, play with the font, the layout, the shadows, make it pretty. And then you're going to write a couple of sentences for each graph summarizing the results, right? So what is this connection? Whatever result you decided to analyze, what's the connection to your overall topic? What did you learn from it? Okay. And then you're going to submit your graphs as well as your analysis of those 3 questions in your Google document to Brightspace. And then you're done for 2023. So if we jump into Brightspace, you'll see that in Dropbox, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see that there is a Dropbox for Unit 4, Google Forms. Final course term mark assignment, Google Forms. So you're going to submit your Google document there. That's going to include your completed Google form, the respondents' results and their filling in the surveys, that spreadsheet, as well as the 3 charts and the analysis. And that's what you have to do for this week. That's due Friday at 3:30 p.m. So the reason that it's due Friday, not Monday, is because for those who are celebrating Christmas, Monday is actually Christmas. But also, I don't want you having to do any work over the holidays at all. I just want you to wrap this all up, get it done by Friday, 3:30, tie a bow on it, leave it, and don't think about this course for 2 more weeks, okay? So that is the week ahead. So again, don't forget to do your attendance activity. You've got the 2 Google Form activities, right? Create the Google Form, do the Google document, share it with me, submit it in Dropbox by Friday at 3:30. If you have any questions and you want to go through this before the winter break, just please note that I will not be checking my email for the full 2 weeks that we are away. So make sure that you do that early this week, and I'll definitely be happy to help you with those questions. Otherwise, I hope you all have a phenomenal winter break, and I will see you in the new year in 2024.